What if the greatest muscle car was built exactly 1 year too late? Not refined, not restrained, not future-proof. In 1971, as the muscle era was already collapsing, Plymouth released something that felt almost defiant. This is the 1971 Plymouth HEMI Cuda. Not just powerful, not just rare, but widely considered the absolute apex of American muscle. Keycap to how the Cuda became a legend. The Cuda name didn't begin as a monster. In the mid-1960s, Barracuda was a compact pony car. Practical, affordable, approachable. Then the war escalated. By 1970, Plymouth transformed the Barracuda into something else entirely. Short wheelbase, wide stance, aggressive proportions, and most importantly, room for the HEMI. The E-body platform was perfectly sized. Smaller than B-body brutes. Wider and more aggressive than pony cars. It was the perfect vessel for maximum power. And in 1971, Plymouth went all in. Even though they knew the end was coming. Keycap 3, the engine that defined fear. At the center of the legend lived Mopar's crown jewel. 426 cubic inches. True hemispherical combustion chambers. Massive valves. Forged crankshaft and rods. Race-derived airflow efficiency. Factory rating. 425 horsepower. 490 lb-ft of torque. But those numbers were deliberately conservative. In real form, the HEMI produced 470 500+ horsepower. Untouched, emissions restricted, street legal. This wasn't an engine designed to cooperate. It was designed to dominate. Transmission and drivetrain. Buyers could choose. A 833 4-speed manual. Torque flight automatic. Power was sent through. Heavy-duty driveshaft. Dana 60 rear axle, manual cars. Sure grip limited slip differential. This was racing hardware sold with license plates. Performance, numbers that still humiliate. Despite emissions equipment and street tires. 0 to 60 miles per hour, 5.3 seconds. Quarter mile, low 13 stock. Trap speeds that shocked testers. But performance wasn't just about numbers. The HEMI Cuda delivered instant authority. Throttle response was violent. Torque came without warning. The rear tires were optional. Keycap for the driving experience, why it felt unhinged. The 1971 HEMI Cuda didn't try to be friendly. Short wheelbase. Massive power. No electronic assistance. At wide open throttle. The front end lifted. The rear fought for traction. The car demanded respect. Steering was heavy. Clutch effort was brutal. Visibility was compromised. This car didn't forgive mistakes. It punished them. And that danger became part of the myth. Keycap 5 design, function turned into iconography. The 1971 Cuda is often considered the most beautiful muscle car ever built. Why? Because nothing was wasted. Design elements serve presence and intimidation. Quad headlights. Wide grille. Pronounced fender lines. Shaker hood, optional. The car looked fast standing still. Not flashy. Predatory. Interior, driver first, comfort second. Inside, the HEMI Cuda offered deep bucket seats. Full performance instrumentation. Minimal luxury. Everything pointed toward one goal. Driving hard. This wasn't a touring car. It was a weapon. Keycap 6 why the 1971 HEMI Cuda is sacred. The 1971 HEMI Cuda exists at the intersection of peak engineering, peak freedom, impending collapse. It was built when insurance companies were already retreating. Emissions laws were tightening. Horsepower ratings were falling. Plymouth knew the window was closing. And instead of stepping back, They pushed harder. Keycap 7 rarity, myth and modern value. Production numbers are shockingly low. Only 108 HEMI Cudas built for 1971. Even fewer 4-speed cars. Even fewer survivors. Today, authentic examples command $2 million to $4 million plus. Convertibles even higher. These cars rarely change hands. They don't circulate. They disappear into collections. Keycap 8 what the HEMI Cuda represents. The 1971 HEMI Cuda represents the peak of unregulated performance. The final moment when fear was part of design. The last time Detroit trusted drivers completely. It's not just a muscle car. It's a boundary marker. Everything after it was different. The unrepeatable peak. The 1971 Plymouth HEMI Cuda wasn't built to survive regulations. It was built to define an era. If you respect final form engineering, forbidden horsepower, and cars that history can never repeat. Backhand index pointing right subscribe. Backhand index pointing right like this video. Backhand index pointing right comment, HEMI Cuda or Challenger HEMI, which is the ultimate Mopar? Because some legends aren't improved by time. They stand untouched.